Hi, and welcome. My name's John.
And I'm John, and we are
Just Guys Fishing.
fishing. Well, I was close.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the premiere episode of Just Guys Fishing video blog. Now, I'll tell you right now up front, be patient with us. This is new to us. But we're going to be here today to kind of give you an idea why we're here. About 10 years ago, my friend John here and I had an opportunity to buy a little pontoon boat. I had owned speedboats in the past before, but nothing like this. And John wanted to, see about going out and, start to fish and do things like that, get out on the lake. Well, I hadn't been fishing since I was a kid. So what'd I do? Off to Walmart, bought a rod, bought a reel, a couple of lures, and we set out.
And, we didn't know where it was going. We got the boat cheap, so we went out. And the first day, I'll tell you what, we had a ball. I don't even remember if we caught a fish. But we had so much fun. We told a lot of jokes. And the best part was when we got back in, telling the stories about what happened that day. The debriefing was, we decided this is going to be a lot of fun.
So over the years, we have seen a lot of fishermen out on the lake with some very expensive high-tech equipment. Bass boats and trolling motors and fish finders and rods and reels and lures, like big lures and things like that. And, we realized that that's not what we wanted our fishing experience to be. Either for ourselves or any of our guests. If you start adding money to something.
Let me tell you something. If you fish with this, you're not going to catch fish. Go ahead, sorry.
So anyway, we figured that's not what we wanted it to be. We didn't want to have to go through all of this. But we didn't want that for our guests. You turn around and you add money and you don't have success, it kind of might dull your enthusiasm. Or we have a guest on the boat who's never really been a fisherman, but wants to be involved, and we hand them a $300 or $400 rod and reel setup. And then they feel bad if something goes wrong with it. So we learned over the years that we knew we didn't have to have all that expensive gear in order to have fun. What we learned was that we didn't have to have all that expensive gear to catch fish.
And boom, that's how Just Guys Fishing was born. We go out, we have fun, we catch some fish. Maybe we catch, sometimes we don't. But I'd like to now move on to at this point, an elaborate setup like this and takes a lot of work. And there's many people behind the scenes. So right now I would just like to recognize Mike, another Just Guy Fishing, spent countless hours on the water with us, videotaping hours and hours of what's going to come down to just a few minutes of video that you're going to be able to see. So Mike, you're just a guy fishing.
That's it.
Can we please go to the mission statement? We have to first give our mission statement so you know why we're here. So this I'm going to read so everybody understands. We are Just Guys Fishing exists to support and promote fishing and all outdoor activities in their simplest form. We are conservationists who will protect the environment, practice catch and release, and obey the laws governing the sports we love. We do everything we can to enhance your fishing experience without the need for expensive high-tech equipment. We support local businesses and the communities of the Fox Channel Lakes area. We promise to have fun while encouraging follower participation to enhance your outdoor experience.
And there you have it. As simple as that. We're just a couple of guys that like to go out, spend some time on the lake, whether it be with the family, just the friends, guests, whatever. Before we get anything further, I would like to thank our sponsor, the one sponsor we have so far, and that's the Channel Lake Fishing Club. The Channel Lake Fishing Club has allowed us to use their clubhouse to film the shows so that we have some semblance of a production facility to try to bring you as good a product as we can. That being said, I'm going to turn the business over of the club to John.
Okay, so this is Channel Lakes Fishing Club business officially at this point right now. This is the time of year when we do crown the new champ. First things first, I would like to also thank the Channel Lakes Fishing Club for sponsoring us, providing us with adult beverages and the beautiful buffet table that the crew is enjoying right now. There is over 4 different kinds of chips and 3 different kinds of dips there, and the crew is going at it right now. So thank you, Channel Lakes Fishing Club. Now on to the business. So this is the Channel Lakes Fishing Club official business, and this is what the time of year when we crown the Muskie King. Now the Muskie King is the person who caught the biggest fish out of the year. So this year, my friend and buddy for life has caught a 44-pound 44 pounds. A 22
A world
pound,
record.
44-inch muskie. And so at this point now, we have to crown him the Muskie King. So, and this is your coronation. I will put it on the king. Now, from this point on, whenever we discuss club business on the vlog, you will have to wear the crown until I take it away from you next year.
We'll discuss that at the next meeting.
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you. Now we're not talking about club business anymore. Let's just get back to guys fishing. As I said before, we're new and we're just getting started, but some of the ideas we've got coming up for future videos is spring startup. We've got equipment reviews. We've got lures and knot tying and all the things like that to give you an idea of what you can do to enhance your experience. We'll have some guest spots done. Mike is a restaurateur. He likes to get on, and we're going to hit some of the restaurants out on the channel links because in our mission statement it says how we're going to support those businesses, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay, remember, when you're out on the water, guys, be courteous to your fishermen. Out in the morning, let's say up until 9 o'clock, give those guys a break. And let's say after 7 o'clock at night, give those fishermen a break. Give them a chance, you recreational boaters, all right? Also, let's keep the lakes clean. If you see something out on the water, I know we do, a couple beer cans floating, we come by, scoop them up with the net, get them out of the water. Keep the area we love clean. And by all means, please give the fishermen a break.
In the future, if you've got some ideas for shows, you've got some questions or some comments, and "you guys suck" is not necessarily a comment. You know, be pro.
Even if it's true.
If you got ideas for the show, let us know. You can get us on Instagram at Just Guys Fishing, and we've got a Facebook page at Just Guys Fishing. And with the Facebook page, when we start getting out on the lake, we're going to do some live Facebook live events so that you can kind of see sometimes the confusion that might happen in getting some of these fish on the boat.
That's right. We'll let you know when we're on the water. You can come and wave to us. All right. And in the end here, on a foggy October morning, we went out, and this is how this all really started. We were out, and it was so foggy we couldn't really get out onto the water. So we went out the channel, and we turned the corner, and there was 5 or 6 other expensive boats there. $50,000 boat with all the high-tech stuff on the boats, you know, and the depth finders and the trolling motors and all the other stuff that we didn't have. We floated right in there, and all of a sudden we hooked a fish, and then us two knuckleheads, we just started screaming, "Uh-oh, we got a good one, we got a good one." Everybody stopped and looked at us. We brought in a nice 25-inch walleye, about 5.5 pounds. We held it up, we took a picture, and all I heard was all the boats start up and just leave that area. We taught ourselves how to fish by fishing.
And we had failures. We had a lot of failures. There's lots of days where we came in with nothing. But even on those days, we still found a way to have some fun. Because any day fishing is better than a day working.
No doubt about that. You know, the stories are the best part. When you come back and you debrief, we got better, we caught bigger fish, and we didn't have to change our equipment. We used the same bass equipment that we bought, and really, if you got any kind of fishing sense at all, you can bring in a 22-pound muskie, or you can bring in a 2-pound bass with the same equipment. We were not scientific. We just took what the day gave us. Whatever the wind direction was, whatever the temperature was, rain, whatever, we just worked with what that day gave us, and we were able to catch fish. We're still working on our skills, believe me, especially netting. And Mike is going to have a special segment on netting on another episode. But we will get there.
The exciting part when you go out is you never know what's going to happen. Like John said, with the equipment you have and you're throwing it out there, you could catch a bass, you could catch a walleye, you can catch a muskie.
Don't put them giant lures on there because you're going to get 2 bites in a year.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So it's exciting because you don't go out for one thing. You go out and you pigeonhole yourself. We're going to go bass fishing today. You might not catch any bass, but you might catch a walleye. So don't put yourself in, hey, we're going to go out and fish, and whatever we catch, we appreciate having that opportunity to bet it and then boat it a net.
Right, and
boat
that's
it a fish.
Yeah, boat it a fish. But the excitement is you don't know what's going to happen. It might be a walleye, it might be, and that's where the great fun comes in, and that's where the best stories happen. But remember, in the end, even the best fishermen lose one once in a while.
Follow your bullet points.
I'll bring in.
You're like this.
Yeah,
Follow